Hi guys, we are back with the grand finals of the evening, and this is looking a little bit kind of like QIC Season 2. I mean, Immortals has shown us, and even Season 1, Immortals has shown us that they can get to the grand finals, I think, through 2 seasons in a row. The question is, are they going to do it for the 3rd season in a row? And tonight's a shot for them to get there.
Yep.
Conversely, I mean, Horsemen, they were there, were they there in Season 1? I know they were there in Season 2.
Season 2, but Season 1, no, I don't think so.
Alright.
Yep.
It's just kind of, I guess, the dice. You roll it sometimes, you get what you get the 7, sometimes you just don't. You get snake eyes, the 1-1.
Okay.
All right, so at this point, I think it's safe for us to try and, I guess, beckon the production crew to hop us into the game lobby, but it looks like we're not ready for that just yet. So what are your predictions for this one, Edison? Give me 2-1, 2-0?
I'm not sure, because of they are fighting on the Season 2, right? But finally, Immortal got a champion, right? Do
They
you
did?
remember? Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, they made it into Season 2 grand finals. It was a championship, but...
Immortal team, they got 2 teams. The first team got a champion, and another one got 3rd.
That's right. That's right.
And a Japanese team on the 2nd. I think Horseman is number 4.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
mean, they got money. It's good. Those dirty esports dollars that none of us get to have. I'm kidding. So I'm stopping to think about this for a minute, where, things might end here. I think it could be 2-0 in favor of either team, or 2-1. I think we could potentially only see 2 games, depending on how it happens.
Yeah, possible, I think. Might be camp 1, I think.
Oh,
Someone win
yeah.
first one, and another time they're gonna camp it,
Exactly. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, just kind of like that. But, I mean, there's like a 75% chance, like any best of 3 could actually end with a single draw, I think. But the first set, I mean, Yoi Flash Wolves are
The
Horsemen now. Basically, they showed their flying colors playing up against Armed Trooper Votoms, his team, which is actually Soda.
Yeah, it's
Right.
like that.
It's like, why is this name highlighted on a sheet of paper? I don't understand. It's a little bit confusing.
Uh,
Team captain, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
No.
No? Team captain,
Oh, yeah, no.
commander, shot caller, fill player?
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Alright.
Because Apollo is not captain.
The captain should be Nino, right?
Nino, yeah, here, but not the first one. I don't know how they give the shit here.
And it looks like Alpha's been invited to an observer position in the game now, if I'm not mistaken. So that means we can, in some ways, begin to see just how this game shapes up. Game number 1 is going to be on Sacred Valley with Korean architecture.
But this one, even they are tournament team, but the 5 map, they never have any tournament on that. So
Yeah.
quite new stuff. So
It is.
yep.
I mean, it throws an exciting twist into it, and I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah,
there's some similarities between Sacred Valley and El Halef once you stop and think about it for a minute. Like, if you dive in for the capture, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to get away from the capture circle, or even to cover to some extent. Except, well, in Sacred Valley, from the capture circle, if you can get there without your tracks being shot, there's a bridge you can hide under. Sort of.
But it's not that far away. Still
Yeah.
can discover them. But on the El Haluf, there is a big rock, so you can hide there. It's somewhat different, I think. So if in a secret valley they use the capture strategy, I think they're gonna die very fast.
I also want to throw out there right now for the moment that all the showgirls, all the ring girls that we have for the evening are like, I can't choose. I can't play favorites. I can't. They're just too good.
Okay.
There's no other way to say it. I mean, there's no Iveni this season. There's no Chu this season. There's no way I can play favorites with them. There's just no way.
Okay.
But here we are finally. As you guys can see, we got 2 T-37s. Seems to be a very popular choice
Yep.
as of this season. T-3485 coming out from Six Tails, KV-85, A-43. We have
Okay.
not
I
seen
think
that
the
yet.
Soda team still choose the T-3485.
Yeah.
They don't want to use KV-85,
I just want to point something out. Oh, I'm sorry. No. I must be mis. Yeah, wait. There's 6 tanks on the side that we have here from Horseman. And wait.
Not Horseman. Soda.
Yeah.
Soda is the big
That's a
gaming,
big gaming.
entertainment.
Yeah, it's 2 Japanese teams actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Soda is Japanese team?
Yeah, it's Japanese team. I just called their captain
okay.
earlier this morning.
I could
this
have
evening.
sworn. I thought Horseman won.
Horseman?
Yeah, it's a third place.
Yeah, it's the third place
Oh
man.
yeah,
Yeah,
this,
not
this
champion.
is for cutting up gold. My mistake. Okay.
Yeah, look at your screen right now.
Yeah. What on earth is wrong with me? I'm sorry. Jeez. Okay, I'm looking at the Twitch stream that's 7 minutes behind us right now, and I forgot that we actually have to play the third place, fourth place
Yep.
match
Yep.
in this tournament system. So, Japanese team versus Japanese team,
Yep.
and I wouldn't be surprised to see any strategies now. I was like, where did things go wrong here? I'm like, it's just, I don't know. Maybe I have to think more. I need Red Bull. It'll give me wings. But right now, I mean, this is essentially just a game that both sides are playing for gold and how to cut it out, how to cut it up amongst themselves, that kind of thing. All right.
It's a tier 6, you know.
I feel as though on this map, I wouldn't be surprised to see a rush from both sides, or even camping conservative play style from both sides.
I remember something, you know. Do you know the MSI Cup? It's a tier 6, 7 versus 7.
The MSI what?
It's a MSI Cup tournament.
Oh,
you
it's
know,
sponsored
yeah.
by MSI.
Yeah, sponsored by MSI. You know, it's a tier 6 and held by the 4 cameras. Sorry. Yep.
Okay,
And
okay.
the champion is a PvP, and
Really?
the second one is a Horseman.
Not bad, not bad. Okay, so I mean, that's I
So
guess
I
you'd
think
say
a Horseman is pretty familiar with the tier 6. You know, compared to our
I
team.
remember that match. I actually watched it.
Yep, they almost win. It's so tense, but
Yeah,
finally
yeah.
the PvP still win that. You know.
Yeah, I remember the Horsemen are using the KV-1S on
Yep.
the on the city side of what's that, on Rimberg, I believe. Yeah, and they almost won. They got an advantage, but they didn't know that they got the advantage, and so they finally did the wrong decision and lost the match. Yeah, that was too bad.
all right. So here we go, loading into Sacred Valley. It's gonna be tank selection is finally finalized. if you will.
Okay. So both sides, one KV-85, and we have an A47. An A43 and T3 T3485 for Soda.
Conversely, coming from our other Japanese Juggernauts, we have a KV-85, an AMX-12T, and 3 T-37s.
Wow, MX-12T.
Yeah, I'm thinking it could be a little bit difficult to work with that because, well, I mean, actually, if a majority of the tanks here in the game are actually lights, then dealing out damage with the AMX-12T would actually be, I think the only thing that would really, how do I say this, kind of block a shot would be non-penetrations, bounces, things like that. But I honestly don't think it would be all that common with, you know, playing up against light tanks or TDs. All right, so here we go. To the east, it is Soda, and to the west, it's going to be B Gaming Entertainment Tankers, and Yamato Noob is already in the capture circle. Trying to play for the attention of Soda team, and it looks like Shiruko is kind of falling into that trap. He baited out a shot, did miss, and it looks like the rest of his team is going to be doing somewhat similar. So Yamato Noob's goal here, as we can see plainly, is not really to get the capture going himself, as it is basically to act as a worm on a hook.
Yep, and there is a rock, right? There's a little rock, I guess.
Yeah. Not
Show
big.
me. Let me check it.
Yeah, it's a little rock over there.
Okay.
He's using it for cover too, because like the
Yeah,
AMX-12T is a tiny little bug. All right, it's working thus far. The play that they're doing. In fact, B Gaming has not been hit yet, but we already see Carbonate and Trooper taking a little bit in the way of damage thus far.
Yeah.
So it just means these guys are playing straight into their hands the way they want them to. 232 off of Shiruko. This is not looking good. Well, I think if enough time goes by, B Gaming could actually just get the capture straight out. I mean, this is not a great position for Soda to be in. I mean, they're gonna be forced to send 1 or 2 tanks at that capture circle, and once they get in there, that's basically, how do I say this? That's feeding time for all the sharks on the hill there. Just trying to take a bite out of a nice chunk of tuna, and we can see the capture is going to get hit 50% relatively soon. 101 off of Shiruko. I think just now he was looking for an angle to hit Yamato Noob, but he couldn't do it.
Yep.
18-second reload. Carbonate's going to dive in for the reset if he can. And, I mean, he's already taken a considerable chunk of damage. But, for the time being, he's going for it.
Yeah, he needs to get the reset.
Right.
Yep. But he don't have to be hurry, I think.
Yeah, he's been undetected. He just knocked over a tree, but...
he got like 1 or 2 minutes to go, I think.
Yeah.
65% on that capture. 3 seconds for every 1%. I don't know. This is getting to be a heated moment. 119 off of Carbonate. He can't hit Yamato Noob from his present position. He's missing completely. 71%. He's going to reload.
Yeah, and he's using HE.
Yeah, it's a hit, I think.
Heat. Oh, okay.
Or yeah.
He just
possible.
switched rounds. He just switched rounds in the middle of that reload, but it's difficult to say which one it was. And
Okay, the reloading.
20% on that capture. 20 times 3. That means 60 seconds remaining on the capture. No, couldn't be that much.
It's 45, 42, 40 around. It's estimated on the capture part.
Here we
here it
go.
comes.
They're diving in to get that capture
Oh,
reset.
one shot, 1 kill.
They
Wow.
do, and the capture circle does become theirs in some way, but Bonsai
Yeah.
Attack has an open window of opportunity to attack Six Tails, and not only that, 321 off of Carbohydrate. The next shot could be the one that seals his fate, and now the capture worry, if you will, is kind of being reversed here. Nice bounce off of Trooper there, but that will not save Carbonate, and Bonsai Attack is gradually falling back. Now Trooper's been knocked out of the game, and Six Tails is down to about 2 shots, and that'll be it.
Yeah. And Banzai Attack seems to want to finish him off.
Alright. So Soya is now diving into that. He's going to get Six Tails out of the game. These guys are comfy at the position they're at because most of them are high HP. That is to say, B Gaming is for the time being. And now I think they're going to try and hunt down Shiruko as well as Kunel there. There's no reason for them not to. It's a 4 versus 2 situation. Shiruko's taking a lot of hits, and so too is Colonel. 146 off of his hull. Shiruko running for his life, but I don't think that's going to save him. He realizes there's no escape now. And him and Soda are probably going, or excuse me, him and Kunal, I think, are aiming to get a draw, but they can't. I feel like it's not going to be doable. How do I say this? They need to get the ammo rack shot.
Yep.
The one that seals them out of the game, really. We are Soya actually.
Wow.
Oh man, that was not pretty. I think one of those was a bounce. 2 shots, 1 bounce.
No, actually, if you destroy a tank right now, you can actually see the shell bounce away. Yeah, it's I don't know if it's a bug or not, but it's something that we can see right now.
Kunel giving it. Kunel's last stand in the middle of that hill. KV-85. Is that a 105mm cannon he's packing? We're about to find out.
800.
Whoa!
Wow!
410. Was that an ammo rack hit?
No.
Do you think? No.
The ammo racket will just
It's a
blow you up.
122, I think.
All right.
Yeah, it's 122.
Well, I mean, like, from start to finish, we could just tell where things were with that. You know, B Gaming used Soya there. B Gaming, they used Soya in the capture circle there. Sowa?
Sova.
Sova.
There
Yeah.
we go. And, I mean, basically, that forced Soda to just poke out there and try and shoot, but they couldn't do anything. And they kept on doing this game back, forth. And even when we saw one of their guys go down the hill to the southeast, he wasn't able to hit the guy behind the rocks. And they're like, oh, great, we're going to go YOLO swag on this. We're going to try. And they did it. They reset the capture. They tried to get the capture themselves. Only got to 30%.
Yep. And
wasn't enough.
yeah, they got a lot of punishment after they reset a capture. So if they do that on the first moment, maybe that's okay, you know, because of they got a 122mm gun, so they can kill the T12T, right?
Yeah, it was the AMX 12T.
Yeah, M12. So maybe got a little punishment and hold the capture circle. Maybe they can return that. But on the beginning, they didn't aware there's a lighting or what's the strategy the B Gaming gonna attack. You know, so they just camp on the hill. So finally, they capture. They know, oh, you're gonna attract me out. You know, and they forced to take the action. After that, they didn't do anything. On the beginning, they got a lot of punishment. After that, they start to move in. So if they move there, maybe a little bit earlier, maybe they still got a chance. But after Kabashal, they don't have that many chance to win this one. I think.
I mean, yeah, it became plain as day once that reverse capture failed. 4 versus 2 scenario doesn't quite pan out, and B Gaming just went for the win.
Yeah, maybe
So-
you got a big gun. Sometimes you have to trying to get closer to your enemy. Not just doing the sniping. I think. Yeah.
All right. Well, time to look at some showgirls, and then
Okay.
go to a break.
Hello，大家好，我是派派，我来自台湾。那欢迎大家收看《战车世界》的比赛实况。那想要玩这款《战车世界》吗？就立即搜寻《战车世界》，就可以下载到这款有趣又刺激的游戏哦。那想要知道更多的消息，就请上我们的 WGL 的官网。另外呢，不要忘记要帮我们的官方粉丝团按个赞，并且准时收看我们的 Twitch 频道，来搜集更多的比赛相关资讯哦。最后别忘了一定要帮派派投一票哦，拜托拜托。
Hi guys, we are back now with game number 2. It's going to be played out on El Haluf. And for the time being, I mean, like, we've seen an interesting game between NVIDIA Aces and B Gaming on this map, but I do want to say, I wonder what it's going to be like seeing two Japanese teams play against each other on this map. And I feel as though, I don't know, with this tank selection, it's not a huge tell what the plan is. We can't really see clear as day what the plan is going to be. But there's another AMX 12T in the game.
Yeah, but I think the Bjork, not Bjork, big game in anything. They cannot take the same strategy. Use a E12, but not E12 MMs to capture circle. Our tanks is gonna be a sniper.
I believe you. Okay,
Yeah.
so like I want you to throw this out there as why are you using the 12T to get the capture? So like speed, or is it because of the size? Because
Yeah,
it's so
size
small?
and speed.
Okay.
And if someone's gonna kill him, and not using the 112 gun, a regular gun, got an auto loader, right? So if you're gonna kill me, I gonna shoot you 6 rounds. So it's a pretty fair exchange, I think. you know.
All right, that makes sense. Okay, so to the east side, it's going to be Soda, and for the west side, it's going to be B Gaming. Entertainment Takers. Okay.
Okay. The big gaming use the strength strategy, and the Soda use the KV2.
Yeah, the KV2.
If they know the big gaming gonna use the sniping strategy, they won't choose a KV2 because KV2 cannot hit any sniper, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
It's too far away, and the gun is really inaccurate.
Yeah, the accuracy is so bad on this tank.
Even the M12 on the capture circle, I don't think the KV2 can shoot it. So the strategy of Soda is doing the close battle, I think, but the enemy won't do that, I guess.
Especially when they see there's a KV2 on the tank list.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Only, okay, there's 860 HP on that thing by default. So, at least with the upgraded turret, that's what it
Yeah,
would
and the
be.
T-3485 they use 122mm gun too. So on the strategy of Soda, they want to have a close battle, but on the big gaming team, they just wanna have a sniping strategy.
All right, well, just waiting to see where things go from here. I mean, if Soda tries to take this into a draw, I mean, it goes without saying they essentially lose the game, but
Yep.
that's not their plan.
Mm-hmm.
However, conversely, I mean, right now what's on the line is only going to be gold, not money. And how much gold is it? Do we know?
I forgot. I
Okay,
forgot.
okay.
It's written in the rules, but I forgot how
couple
much
thousand.
is that.
No.
Maybe I can check it right now.
Yeah, I think
See if
Alpha can pull that up for us, definitely.
Yeah. Let me see.
Okay, so T-37 Kunel is now heading around back, and he's just going to happen to go in the correct direction of B Gaming, but it looks like...
Yeah, I think big gaming want to camp. That's it.
Right. I think
Yeah.
he spotted what was going on there, and maybe he just elected to turn around.
Mm-hmm.
So, 4 minutes remaining on the clock. B Gaming is in Soda spawn. I don't quite understand it, but I mean, this is essentially the way they should be playing. I mean, they've got the 1 point advantage. If they want to win the set, then all they have to do is, of course, win this. But according to Alpha's PC there, fourth place for the evening gets 1,000 gold per player.
Yep.
Third place gets 1,500 gold per player. And I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, the second is 2,000, and the first one gonna march into the final, so
Yeah, that's
you
right.
can get a cash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
If you're a tanks fanatic, then guess what? 2,500 gold, making third place 2 times, or making, you know what? Actually making fourth place 1 time and third place 1 time for your team is actually enough to go ahead and buy yourself a 30-day premium using gold. And I think that's not too terribly bad. I mean, it's something to help you grind through more tonks, get you some, or even buy some more slots in your garage or barracks. So.
Ooh, there's an eagle.
And the observer, I like just catching that, is pretty nice. But it looks like B Gaming is now going to make their move.
KV2 gonna die there.
They realize the division of tanks here, and guess what? Soda actually getting home, and that is the most painful feeling as a heavy tank. Just going out into the open for a few moments, and then getting totally lit up like that.
What's that? T-34. I mean, T-37 for.
Wow.
This
That's
is not looking good.
wrong.
Kuno's running for his life. Kuno's running for his life. I'm not sure if B Gaming Entertainment Tankers knows the rules, but I mean, just by the merit of this game ending in a draw, them being up 1 point, they win the set.
Yep.
That goes without saying. We've said it maybe a dozen times now. Amex 12T getting in on the action as well, but Kunal just running for his life. He's gonna take this one for the team. And he runs straight into bonsai attack, not quite enough, and it actually looks like it's gonna be, trying to look at who it was there in the background who got him. Bonsai attack? Wait.
Yeah, it's Banzai attack.
Okay, bonsai attack.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright. And 2 minutes remaining on the clock. I wouldn't say this is entirely anticlimactic, but I mean, it seems like this has been anything but a game where both sides try to explicitly go for the objective. 305 damage, 403, and that's the lockout on Sova. But that's only okay. That's 2 for 2, not too bad. All right, so
Yeah, if they don't choose a KB2, maybe.
Yeah, that's right. I think the KB2 didn't do anything.
yeah.
I don't know why. They choose a KB2.
Don't be too harsh with the guy, but I mean, it's a 3v3 now, and I think this is a game that either side can win. Soda can. I mean, it's highly dependent on positioning. Like right now, I do want to say that Yamato Noob is not in the most ideal position at this moment, but he's an AMX 12T, and he's set. He's kind of trapped there once you stop and think about it for a minute. But so too is Carbonate. Like this particular, I guess you could say, setup, this positioning is very cutthroat. Goes up the hill. Yamato Noob doesn't have an angle to shoot him with. Trooper is going to go out there and spot him, but I mean, we've got Capelin ACL there to watch the back of his teammate Yamato Noob. And
Oh, you cannot see that. He cannot see it.
They don't even see each other. This is the first time I've seen that happen. AMX 12T takes 100 damage, 264 off of Trooper. And it's
Nice.
going to be 346 onto Yamato Noob. Okay,
Nice.
Ish exchange. Yamato Noob is now out of the game. B Gaming is actually on the back foot. They got 30 seconds left in this game. 25 now on the clock. Capture reinitiated, but I mean, B Gaming realizes, hey, we just need to stay alive, and we win this game.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's... I think Soda's got some kind of tunnel vision. Trooper now realizes, wait, there's not enough time for a capture. maybe. And
Okay.
Timothy is just going to dive straight into
Oh.
Trooper there. Nice chunk of damage. And that was a ram where both guys exploded. That was no firepower compendium, or if you will, compound thrown into the mix. But the game ends in a draw nonetheless. And with that being said, B Gaming Entertainment Tankers does take third prize, and unfortunately our other Japanese team is going to take fourth prize.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so now we're going to show you guys another Ring Girl with another code. Ooh. Name is Ayo.
L.
Okay. So she drives tanks, right? All right, so that's Asia Q3 5v5. For those of you just now tuning in. And again, I have to say it, I don't think I've seen a bad choice to pick or a bad choice to vote for in the entire QIC for the evening. What do you guys think?
Yeah, everyone is nice, I think.
Everyone's really nice? Okay. By the way, don't forget to vote for your favorite Ring Girl at the bottom of your screen. That's bit.ly/Q3RGVP. And of course, remember to vote. Okay, so we're going to take things into a short break, and we will be back with our final set between Horseman and... It's going to be...
NVIDIA SS.
Right. It's going to be exciting to watch.
Hello， 大家好，我是阿佑，我来自台湾，欢迎大家收看我们战车世界的比赛实况。那刚才看到这么多的比赛实况，是不是也让你跃跃欲试，非常热血呢？现在只要搜寻我们战车世界，就可以免费下载，跟我们一起来热血战斗。当然啦，我们里面有超过300款的来自世界各地的战车可以供你选择，还有很多的作战模式哦。那如果你想要知道更多的消息的话，可以到我们 WGL 的官方网站来搜寻。那不要忘记喽，也要到我们的官方粉丝团按个赞。最后，如果你想要知道更多的赛事的话，可以到我们 Twitch 的频道，可以搜寻到我们更多的赛事以及可以收看。最后，不要忘记喽，一定要帮我投票哦。